As you can see, it's currently snowing, freezing, and I'm driving the Civic. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure why I'm out here, but let's do this anyways. It's a bit of a sad day, not just because of the weather, but the 370Z is officially stored for this winter season. I did a fresh oil change, car wash, proper cleaning. It's in a proper storage facility. It's got heat, it's got electricity. The car is not in some shed outdoor, it's indoors. I even have a battery trickle charger hooked up to keep the battery in good condition. And I even placed the car on rubber mats so the tires don't get flat spots. Now, you may be wondering, why is the car in storage? Or better yet, can you drive a 370Z in the winter? A sports car which is rear-wheel drive, a low ride height, and just enough power to get you in trouble. There's two aspects to that question. Number one, can you, from a technical standpoint, drive the car in the winter or in the snow? Number two, should you drive the car in these conditions? This is definitely one of those age-old debates on whether you can drive a sports car in the winter. The majority of people do not do this. And it really got me thinking when I was looking at options for the 370Z on why do people store their sports car in the winter, or why do you see less of them on the road? Ultimately, it comes down to safety and personal preference, in my opinion. There's really only three options. Either you drive the car in the winter, period, or you store the car, like what I did, or just don't own these kind of cars. But come on, who are we kidding? It's not really an option, is it? If you are going to go with option one, which is driving the car in the winter time, make sure you get some rust proofing done, some kind of protection for the paint, ceramic coating, paint protection film. Make sure that you get a good set of winter tires as well. And also look into adjusting your ride height. You know, if you're on coilovers or lowered springs, your car's a lot lower. The car is already low as is. So if you can really adjust the height, make it a bit higher so you can, clear that dirt and grime on the roads in the winter time. Clear any potential snowfall issues, stuff like that. If you are going to go with option two, which is storing the 370Z or your sports car, really do look into the information online on how to properly store a car. There's certain steps that you really should take. Things like fuel stabilizer, full tank of gas, trickle charging the battery, putting your car on rubber mats so the tires don't get flat spots, mothballs in the car, that something that I heard about, to avoid any insects, or I guess there's stories of mice and rats eating electrical wires, so putting mothballs in the car, plugging your exhaust tips, so many different steps like that. Definitely look into that and make sure you follow those steps. I was so close to driving the 370Z full time in the winter, but just based on the options that came up for me, I was able to store it, and I will be taking it out every once in a while, just keep things running. I still want to drive it even though it's wintertime. It's on all season tires, it's on stock wheels, it's still in driving condition. I haven't kind of fully went full store mode for the car. It's semi-stored. I can still take it out once in a while, so I'll definitely be doing that. And when I'm not driving the 370Z, I've got my beautiful winter beater here, which I'll be using in the winter time. Just give you guys a quick rundown. This is my Honda Civic. I had it before the 370Z. Still kept it, even after buying the Z. It's an amazing car, and kind of serving as my winter beater now, I guess. But super clean. Manual, of course, that's a must. I am on all season tires. That is a separate conversation to be had. I know it's winter time. A lot of people like to get winter tires, even for these kind of cars. But that's definitely a longer debate for another day. It is having those typical clear coat issues for this generation of Civic. If you guys are not familiar, there was definitely a quality issue with the clear coat on this car. But other than that, it's an amazing, reliable car and perfect for the wintertime. Going back to the question, can you drive a 370Z in the wintertime? I believe you can if the winters are relatively mild. But my preference is not to if I have the option of storing the car and having a second car like the Civic. But really, in my opinion, you can drive a 370Z in the wintertime. That is a wrap for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts about winter driving, anything winter related when it comes to 370Z. Let me know down below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.